Everyone, it's Cat Online, and welcome to episode 3 of Doki Literature Club. Where we last left off was... hold up. I think we finished our second poem, so this one's going to be our third, right? And I remember Natsuki and her... I forgot her name. Got into a bit of an argument. And I called Sayori for help, and I can't remember what happened afterwards. But overall, I think we're gonna write our third poem. If not, this is our second. I'm not really too sure. So let's jump into this. So first word I saw was climax. Let's see. Tragedy? Melody. Bouncy. Okay, I see you, Sayori. Oh, infinite. Music. Destiny. Headphones. Fire. Issues? I'm not really sure. Extraordinary. Misfortune? Depression. Oh, that doesn't exactly look good. But either way. Determination, because Undertale. Vitality. And last one, forgive. Nope, that was second to last. Never mind. Anxiety. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Sorry about the glare mic glasses. Alright. Another day passes, and time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Oh, also, I tried to record with the webcam, a different one, and it ended up not working with the setup I have, so I'm using laptops, which is why it's kind of not good quality, but hopefully it still works the way it's supposed to. Either way, back to the game. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Cappy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club is all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latching, gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money to buy in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves the one option. Don't give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Make her sound like a baby. I'm sure that's the voice I gave her, right? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri, I knew that was her name. God. I was thinking like Yaoi from like Naruto or something. From the movie? No? No one else? No? Okay. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I did not notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, don't get me to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but that's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I had to accept the retribution. I thought I was gonna say that for a sec. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me into a club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. See, like that. Actually, that one almost worked. What voice did I give her? Crap, because it's been a while since I've recorded the last episode. Crap. I don't want to like accidentally give her the wrong voice, that isn't it? Hello. Oh, I remember. Except it, like, this line isn't really gonna make me deliver it that way. I was gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Please just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Beat my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Yours can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. Get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Okay, no. That's not gonna work. I think I gave her, like, just my own voice, just more high-pitched. Essentially what I did. Okay. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika Monika glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. So cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cappy. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. With her manga. Whoa, this thing's laggy. Oh, Sayori. Tappy! Jody suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monika are gonna make some posters and stuff. So, I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Cappy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring the classrooms and stuff. Okay. I was just a suggestion. I can't read, can I? I'm in college and I can't read. What am I doing? See if you could find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Cappy? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Cappy, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. So say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem free and gets from the clinging roots. caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meaning? I was working super hard on this, you know. I know. It just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Cappy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. A mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing like a ball of sunshine drawing... She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. That's adorable. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off of the shelf. They're the best brand too. You're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Well. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. Just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is still sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Jeez. You have more to... Yeah. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Do it for a second. Oh, look at her. Look at her face. Look at her cute little face. Look at her face. Didn't show her forehead at all though, but look at her face. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Look at her face! Look at her! Ah! Oh god, I'm moving the mic. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Happy. Where would I even find some around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. God damn, Sayori. What are you saying? Be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Hey look, they actually put the bottle there. Attention to detail. I don't know why I did that. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle up against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear it with it. It'll feel better soon. My mouse not working because you hear me clicking, but it's not going. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Cappy. This kind of reminds me of... This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes I tried to do the things I couldn't and I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't remember? Come to think of it, yeah, I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Happy. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really just a sweetheart. Call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Happy? I'm so glad there's nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So, it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. She remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. When I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. And if I hide it under my bangs? So adorable. Sayori hops to her feet. Yeah. She clutches her forehead again. Stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tried to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with our sharing our poems. Huh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shell. Well, anyway. God damn it. Just look at her face. God damn it. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Huh. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Cappy. Well, Sayori... Whoa. You okay, game? I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go Monika. Hopefully we can see like why she wasn't in class. Well, we already like know she was practicing piano, but still. Hi again, Cappy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll end up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you could talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay, that's one way to start it. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Load me. Is it talking about like its own file? Because I could load up the game, but that would just put me back, wouldn't it? Because it just says load me, and that has like nothing to do with the actual poem itself. The poem itself is kind of like, holy crap. Let's see if I could. Where is it? I'll find it in a few. Overall, load me. I don't know, that's kind of... Hold on, I'm gonna save right here. Hopefully nothing happens. I'm gonna leave it. If not, I'll just... I don't know. Shut up! It's even more abstract than the last one, isn't it? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I still don't get the load me part though. Like, was I supposed to actually load up my save file, or was I supposed to like get the actual like files of the game? Because I know that was a thing that people were like leaving in Jacksepticeye's comment section, like, oh, keep your files open, la da da. Because I stopped watching like episode 2 because I wanted to play the game for myself, and overall, I don't know, like, I could spend time looking for it, but I want to finish this up. Because these have been recorded for 30 minutes already. Alright, back to this. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Oh! Load me, save me. Save me. Because load me is on the bottom, save me is on the top. Everything else... Wait! Everything else is meaningless. The poem is meaningless. Save me, load me. Wait, but what does she mean by that? The poem itself is meaningless. That's what she kept writing. This poem is meaningless. But overall it says save me on top and load me on the bottom. So... Save me, load me, save... Wait, so I saved... Are you sure? Yeah. Yes, I want to load. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. This is just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I'm kind of playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to write your words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. No, okay, so nothing happened. Then what exactly? Because it says save me, load me. Unless... Because clearly you're not supposed to take it like load me as a part of the poem. You're supposed to take it like... God, I'm confused now. I don't know what's going on. Alright, back to this. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're... Oh, I made her sound like Yuri. The way I wrote the lines makes it feel really short. Makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... You never know when you might change your mind. Monika's creeping me out right now. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. What am I even talking about? Yeah. What? Snack bites for today. You never know when something unexpected might happen. Save me, load me. This is kind of... She's talking to the player right now. Like, she's talking to me, not my character. She's not talking to Cappy, she's talking to Cappy. So, essentially, what is she saying? So, she told me to save my game. Save me, load me. So... Let's see... I think that's come up on the files that I... Hold up, let me check again. Alright, Alright, I'll look at the files afterwards, overall. Let's go to Sayori up next. So, because apparently the poem was for her, so. Cappy, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Huh? I'm not hiding anything. But, your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. Fucking face. She just had a really dumb expression on her face. So adorable. Anyways, brushing my hair the wrong way. Anyways. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Then I have a weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
Never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Cappy, will you give me your poem?
Oh, I'm like, didn't she read it already? But she means it like that. Okay.
I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah!
I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped, but being unattentive of her surroundings, she bumps it right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry about all that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, bottles. I like how they... Jeez. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically, what are you loading? My computer just started loading something. That was weird. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. All in shards all over. Poem. It's a good poem though. I don't know, this one, I don't really have much to say because this one just sounds like just. She made mistakes and she's trying to keep happy about it, but she's seeing the reality of how everything is. I'm not really too sure. Alright. Holy crap. Yuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Yuri's always had a bit of a habit getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me not to be pessimistic. I can't even see her eyes. And I was right. Let's do Natsuki.
Well, it's really not any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? What hue was that?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, somebody tells me not to completely miss the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how come someone so fluffy spends so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. Interesting. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so do I want to read this one like how Monika was mix and matching, or do I only take Monika's poems into consideration? Probably only Monika's, but overall, Amy likes spiders, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. It's kind of self-explanatory what that poem is about. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Wait, no. So the first day was we joined the club. That's the first episode. Second episode was the first day. This is the second day, so second poem. That means the next episode is going to be the third poem. Spoilers. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? I mean, do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote this poem to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I move on to next? Yoriori. Because I forgot her name. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Cappy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Siri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. And it's a very intimate exercise. See, that's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Don't know what that word is. Classic conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. it's supposed to be a metaphor, right? Because she said up here that the raccoon was an urge and the bread was her curiosity. So it could be that she's not literally feeding a raccoon. It could be that she's just doing things she does to feed her own urges because she's curious. So that's why I think down here says I feed myself again. Oh well, moving on. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I literally just say it. My character is stupid. Yeah, I mean, whoa. Huh. I can't read. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that a different person can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like a kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, I had to learn to embrace my own weakness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, here we go. I don't trust you anymore. You're weird. Do not trust you. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to sit at the front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is that we're going to let anyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds up for me to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Thanks. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get this new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands back behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's so fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. This is a long episode. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words turn into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates. That's such a weird word. Enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she'd bewildered, even herself. Excuse me. Hi. up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Yuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Cappy liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. It might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Cappy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Cappy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yeah, for sure. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Okay, it took a while for it to look. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. That's a surprise. Oh, blech.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika. I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Okay, there we go.
It's okay, Happy. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Ah! Recording is over an hour long, jeez. I walk home with Sayori once more. Something is making my computer lag. Even though it's already been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. I'd walk with Sayori. I haven't gotten to know Yuri all that much, so... Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But... she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I would have just ruined that for you.
So silly, Cappy. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, finally. Okay, that's it for this episode. Overall, to recap, Monika was being really weird, especially her poem. It was saying like stuff like save me and load me, it was kind of a mix and match, kind of like she was telling like don't take it at face value. She likes playing around with the words, and throughout the whole poem it said that it was meaningless. So I don't exactly know what to think of that per se. Plus at the end she said don't forget to save because unexpected things might happen. So I feel like Monika at this point is talking more to the player than she is the character. So I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know where this is going to take. But anyways, if you've enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more content by me for you, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Anyways, that's it for me. And later.